Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to IIU platform. IIU, International Internship University, is a leading virtual education system and the global brand confederation, which is the most valuable and trusted worldwide, and well reputed in delivering innovative programs. Globally, it is a trusted name for quality training programs and is committed to providing better and virtual education to all the young learners of the globe. In a short span of time, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit Sir, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. Welcome one more time to our session. Hopefully it will be fruitful and a lovely session to all people all around the world. I will start sharing my presentation, and here is to go with our presentation. One more time, hello everyone, and welcome to our session today. My name is Farah Rustom, Microsoft Certified Trainer, Microsoft Certified Educator, Microsoft Innovative Expert Educator Expert, Certified Professional Trainer, author at Book Club Amazon. Together, we're going to find more about this topic today, how to close the gender gap in STEM. Our agenda for today, STEM and girls, importance of STEM. We're going to see what is the solution. We're going to find out more about the key insights. I will share actionable steps and the resources. So let's start with the big question. What is the current status between STEM and girls? Take 1 minute and welcome to write your ideas in the chat box. Just take 1 minute and start sharing your ideas. Sharing your ideas. So, first of all, STEM not for girls. In middle schools, for example, 31% of girls believe that jobs requiring coding and programming are not for them. Moving to high school, this percentage jumps up to 40%. By the time they're in college, 58% of girls count themselves out of these jobs. So, STEM and girls, the fact is still a small fraction of girls and women are likely to be into STEM fields and careers, despite the high priority placed on STEM, on science, technology, engineering, math, computer science education across the United States. The second question, why is it important to close the gender gap in STEM? Please write your ideas in the chat box. I will give you 1 minute to share your ideas. Why is it important to bridge the gap in STEM? What do you think? Importance of closing the gender gap in STEM. Why? Because the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts that technology professionals will experience the highest growth in jobs between now and 2030. Accordingly, failing to bring the female young learners' minds and failing to bring the perspectives of half this population to STEM and computer science fields will be a real obstacle to innovation success and makes it less likely that educators will solve today's social challenges at scale. You can give me examples of social challenges. For example, healthcare. You can add your examples in the chat box. Yes. So what is the solution? What do you think is the solution? Solution is to bring more gender balance to the equation. Educators are invaluable when it comes to encouraging girls to explore science, technology, engineering, and math knowledge and careers. This session will provide all educators, women, girls, parents, and families with actionable steps to encourage the next STEM leaders and bring more gender balance to the equation. How? Let's see together. Actionable steps. Here are the 5 key insights based on research, including surveys, focus groups, and data analysis. 5 key insights were identified to close the gender gap in STEM and computer science. We will start with number 1, choose female role models. Number 2, generate excitement. Number 3, hands-on experience. Number 4, provide encouragement. And number 5, encourage a growth mindset. Together, we will find more about these 5 key insights. Number 1, provide female role models. How we're going to choose female role models? First, let our female learners to meet STEM practitioners. Encourage STEM practitioners to share their enthusiasm for STEM and computer science. Help girls, whether at home or at school, to connect to STEM subject to real-world application. Choose role models who are female, who use their technology background to solve real-world problems for people and the world. Choose female role models who speak to STEM and computer science, being creative and collaborative, and this is as a bonus. Now, think about it. Think about it, pause and ponder. First question, do you know any local computer programmers or product developers who are female? Do you know any software engineers who are female? Question number 2, does your community have a local women in technology group? Question number 3, spend an hour looking for local groups to invite to your class. If local groups are not available, think about using Microsoft Teams video calls to virtually connect your female learners with organizations outside your community. Invite STEM practitioners who are female to talk to your learners, to your female learners about their career journey or their current work. Now, let's move to insight number 2. Generate excitement. How to generate excitement? Actually, there are many ways. I will share few suggestions. For example, Flip live events. Flip is a way to bridge the gender gap in STEM. Okay, when educators register for Flip live events, they give learners access to authors, scientists, humanitarians, and the creators who will share their experience, their passions, their current work from all countries worldwide. So visit the Flip Live Events website to preview upcoming events and register to attend virtually. The second suggestion, connect with experts. How to connect with experts? Educators can connect with experts in different ways. And one of the ways, a most common and practical way, Microsoft Teams video calls. So easy and so simple, just a link, internet, capable device, microphone, and camera, and you'll be connected to any expert all over the world. Many universities, museums, and research centers offer free connections to their staff to help expose learners to new career possibilities. For example, many organizations, they are using also Skype to connect with professionals all over the world. So you can try Skype as scientists to get started. Real-world applications of STEM. When girls witness professional women leading in STEM fields, the impact will be absolutely significant. Many girls don't initially see the potential for careers in STEM to be creative or have a positive impact on the world. But even a little exposure to real-world applications of STEM knowledge dramatically, it changes their outlook. So now we can say that nearly 2/3 of the women who work in STEM fields, 64%, and technology, 65%, feel that their work really is, they are doing something different. They do makes a difference. They do makes a difference in the world, incomparable with other women who are working in other fields. Pause and ponder. Think about it. Take 1 minute and think about it. Consider all STEM-based field trips, guest speakers, films, and books your learners are exposed to. Does the diversity of the experiences reflect the diversity of your school population? I will repeat. Take 1 minute, think about it, and welcome to share your ideas in the chat box. Does the diversity of those experiences reflect the diversity of your school population? If no, what changes could you implement in your class or champion at your school to encourage more diversity? Please try to write your answers. Welcome to share your answers. Question number 2. What topics have historically been more engaging for female learners in your class? Question number 3. How will you control those interests to become more STEM focused? Take a minute and try to share your ideas in Facebook comments as well. Now let's move to key insight number 3. Provide hands-on experience. Girls participating in STEM clubs and activities outside school are more likely to say they will go on with the STEM subjects later in the education. Almost a third of girls surveyed participate in extracurricular STEM clubs and activities. Compared to class instruction, these activities tend to be more hands-on and practical. And this kind of exposure definitely has a profound impact on how girls feel and what they know about STEM subjects and career. Lessons and classroom tools have been developed that are low cost, highly effective, and engaging. I will share a few activities with you. Hacking STEM activities provide opportunities for learners, as you can see here, to build the low-cost solutions like anemometers using craft supplies and a little technology. Depending on access to other technology like Arduino, learners can easily analyze results using data science techniques with provided software with some well-written technical instructions. Also, educators looking to connect STEM to concepts like transmitting data and the internet have learner teams make a Morse code machine and interpreter. Here, learners use easily accessible maker content to demonstrate how transmitting signals work. Another example, we have Minecraft Education Edition. Minecraft Education Edition activities really provide opportunities for all learners to virtually build sustainable homes in cities and even export that content into a mixed reality tool like Paint 3D. Schools with Office 365 accounts may already have access to Minecraft Education Edition, or else they have to purchase license for their students. One more example, we have Make Code. Make Code activities. Learners can use Make Code with Minecraft Education to program an agent to construct a sustainable building, very much like using artificial intelligence and programming robots. So I have shared some activities with you. Also, I would like to add computer science curriculum. Learners design in teams and collaborate on their solution. This way, the whole class is doing more hands-on learning and is more engaged in making. Think about it, pause and ponder. And the question is now, how does hands-on learning using Hacking STEM or Minecraft Education Edition provide context to solving real-world problems? Take a minute and write your answers. Fine. Moving to number 4. Key insight number 4 is provide encouragement to our female learners. How to provide encouragement and who's going to provide encouragement to our female learners? Encouragement from educators. 66% of middle school girls who were encouraged in school by their educators, they are likely to study computer science in high school compared to 40% who have not been encouraged. This research shows how impressionable girls are when making decisions. So educators play a vital role in encouraging female learners to go on with STEM subjects. Also, we have to highlight on personalized feedback from educators. In a classroom setting, individual encouragement is difficult in a large classroom of 30 students. However, it's possible to adjust how educators can give personalized feedback. Here, we can have something called stand-up meetings. These meetings are short. Stand up, this means that we don't need chairs here. Educators visit with individual learners and give them encouragement as they struggle through a problem, or if they want to support to complete a certain task. This may mean building individual seat time to give each learner an individual 2-minute encouragement. So we call it stand-up meetings. An example of stand-up meetings, educators can use tools like Microsoft OneNote Class Notebook. Microsoft OneNote Class Notebook to give learners feedback and then follow up for 1 minute in conferences to see if learners need clarification. This is an example of how to encourage your female learners. in classroom. And this is, as I said now, encouragement by educators. Educators also can talk to parents about the role of STEM and the importance of STEM in future, and how it's very important to support and to encourage their girls at home. I want to highlight here, it's very important for fathers specifically, for parents in general and for fathers in specific, to support their daughters in their future careers. Encouragement from dads has a consistently positive influence on a girl's interest and likelihood to study STEM in the future. What about the families? Families also can play an important role to encourage girls at home or at school, or once they are with their friends and with extracurricular activities or outside activities, or in summer camps, in breaks, and so on. Families can encourage and help girls to envision success, spark girls' interest in computing early and often, focus on learning using growth mindset. Parents, families can invite other girls to learn together at home, for example. They can explore with their girls technology. They can get hands-on experiences. Moreover, plug into local and national organizations that offer technology programming. Families can help girls create new technology and solve problems. They can suggest to take computer science and technology classes. They can expose girls to real models or mentors. So many ways to help our girls, to help our female learners and daughters, whether in school or outside. Now moving to 5, key insight 5, encourage a growth mindset. How we're going to encourage a growth mindset? Educators foster a growth mindset among their female learners by tapping into their willingness to work hard for results. So the emphasis is on the process and not the correct answer. For example, engineering and engineering design process focus on iterations and changing their prototype after it fails. Classes should include drafting and revising in STEM applications just as it is required in language arts and writing. The process of not getting the right answer or not having it right the first time is a place where educators and parents could be strategic in encouragement. More effective feedback. Effective feedback gives students information they actually use to increase their learning and improve their performance. It should employ a growth mindset that focuses on developing intelligence. How? Through effort and practice. How? Through wise feedback. I will share NCWIT tips, National Center for Women and Information Technology, offers 8 ways educators might consider giving more effective feedback using a growth mindset. Number 1, explain the mental effort actually changes the brain and increases its capacity. Number 2, tests and assignments don't assess a student's ability or potential. Focus feedback on students' progress, strategy, persistence, and effort. Recognize that preparation and ability are not the same. Preparation and ability are not the same. Feedback should offer specific guidance on how to change. Don't lower standards for success. Wise feedback is particularly important when pointing out missteps. And number 8, always offer the opportunity to discuss your feedback. Think about it. Think about one of your learners who might be frustrated with a new concept. Okay? Think about one of your learners who's really frustrated with a new concept. How might you use feedback and the growth mindset to encourage persistence and perseverance? Take 1 minute and write the answer in the chat box. Fine. Welcome to share your answers. Welcome to share your answers. Great. Moving now, support our next generation of female innovators. Practical steps. Through these 5 insights, we know there are immediate steps and steps that not only educators can take, also, moreover, schools, parents, organizations, educators, specialists, professionals, all families can play important and vital role to enhance girls' engagement with the STEM and computer science. Here are few steps, and still there are much, of course. Provide more exposure to positive role models and mentors they relate to and aspire to. Demonstrate a path forward in terms of turning an interest in STEM and computer science into success in school and in a career. More steps. Support extracurricular STEM activities. Encourage your girls to participate in STEM clubs that teach girls how to create and build confidence. Provide hands-on experiences and real-world examples in classroom to generate excitement and to enhance engagement in STEM. More practical steps. Emphasize the creative aspects of STEM and computer science. Demonstrate the dramatic impact that STEM and computer science jobs have on the world. More and more practical steps. Encourage parents, educators, and other influential in a girl's life to support and foster interest in STEM and computer science. more steps. Support educators to develop strategies to engage learners who are afraid to ask questions, to be wrong, or ask for help. More, listen to your girls. Listen to what female learners, listen to what girls say about their challenges and desires. Here are the resources if you want to learn more and dig for more information about how to bridge the gap in STEM. And for now, I want to thank you all. Hopefully that it was a fruitful session, and hopefully we'll see you with more webinars soon. Thank you all, educators. Thank you all, students, families, parents, women, girls from all over the world. And bye for now.